Hello, welcome and welcome back to Lip Gloss and Lace. This is cutting up for the show, y'all. Y'all know we're random. You guys know this. We're cutting up for the show. I'm here, girl Reese, aka Genius Reese on this side. See, if you watched the stream last night, you know this is not a gag. I really don't know. And today I am joined by KB. KB, how are you doing today?
And
That
today
is
I am
meticulous.
right.
Meticulous. She has a new name.
I was just about to introduce myself as that. I am Metikulowski.
You know, then you know. We will not be explaining that.
Right. I am Metikulowski. But I am doing good. It's Sunday. It's raining. It's one of them days.
It's been a rainy summer.
I know. Global warming.
And by Gabby. Gabby, how are you doing? Stud bud.
I'm stud bud. Listen, I'm a stud bud for life at this point. Stud buds are the greatest thing that ever happened to the internet as far as I'm concerned. I will be, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's fine. Stay tuned. I'll have a reel coming for you this week where I'll explain all things stud bud in the WNBA. I got y'all.
I was
Cheers.
because I was like, yeah, what is this? She's like, it's exactly
cool.
what it sounds like.
Exactly what it sounds like. Like it's literally. I'll explain. I got y'all. No worries.
It's the clip with Angel Reese for me when she was like, I can't afford you. She like, I know.
She's like, that's because you're not for me. And she was like, yeah. And then she raised and was like, for now. I was like, oh my God. She's the definition of like, I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you. We love determination.
We do.
We do.
I'm very new to the WNBA. I like to thank Gabby and hi Gabrielle. All of her coverage of WNBA can be found on those pages, by the way.
I definitely want to go to All-Star Weekend.
If you hate Andrew,
I wanted to, and I was going to this year, but the timing of Evolution, I picked Evolution. So I picked Evolution, but I was actually planning on going this year, and then Evolution popped up, and I was like, I had to make a decision, a hard one, but decisions were made.
But I feel like the decision was worth it. Speaking of Evolution, you are out there live on the ground, boots on the ground.
God, I hate that
Evolution.
Yes.
With your BFF Charlotte, one, because she loved you real bad. Like
real bad.
Our best friends, as far as I'm concerned. No one can tell me otherwise. Me and Charlotte, we like this.
Y'all the besties.
She don't play about you.
She don't.
In fact, I don't play about her. It's fine.
Don't. How was that experience?
It was fun.
Like,
it was insane. Like, I highly recommend it. I went by myself as a solo trip. So I got a balance of like rest and like hanging and banging. Since I'm home, I can say like the hotel that I was in, I was at the Omni, and that is where all of the things were hosted. So that's where the Superstore was. That's where the meet and greets were. State Farm Arena was literally a hop, skip, and a jump, a walk around the corner. I was there in like 2 minutes. It pays to plan your trip properly. I also had on location passes. So before we were able to go into a hospitality type joint where we had it was a chicken tender bar, a taco bar. There was open bar. There were snacks floating around, and then we got to meet like current wrestling stars, and we got like our OGs. Like we had Ivory, we had Natty, we had Scarlett Bordeaux, we had Lola Vice, we had Alexa, Chelsea. I'm missing someone else, but it's fine. It's all on my Instagram. But yeah, no, it was definitely worth it. And my seats were, I'm short, so like I can't do the floor because I can't see anything, right? So like it's the floor and like it's a level right. We're right there in the risers. It was perfect. Like I was like right center ring. It was great. Everyone was like big baller, and like it honestly wasn't that expensive. I think my ticket was maybe $700, and again, it included the pre-show party essentially. So for $700, I was off of the floor. So like if you figure it's like it wasn't expensive, honestly.
That's a good deal because that's how much I paid for WrestleMania. Just about.
Yeah. So like if you do, so I definitely highly recommend on location. Like it was for worth it to me. Like I said, we had meet and greets. We had food, we had liquor. I'm not a drinker, but if you're a drinker, you would have got your money's worth in just drinking alone. And they allowed you to take your drinks into the to the area. So like you could like load up on the free shit and then like walk on down because I'm leaving with something. So I grabbed 2 bottles of water, some popcorn, and a snack, and walked my happy ass right on down to my little seat. And no one stopped me. No one said anything to me about it. It was all good. So again, you gotta. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it was right, including my price of ticket. No one told me I couldn't. I didn't sneak it. Like I didn't put it in my bag. Like you saw me walking out with these popcorn and these bottles of water. Like, I wasn't hiding it. I very much walked my happy ass right on down to my seat. Hospitality suite. But yeah, no, it's definitely worth it. And I always have payment plans too. Everyone asked about that too. There's always ways to make it work if you want to make it work. My flight, I had flight credit, so like I didn't pay for my flight. My hotel was a little costly. But again, I had everything right there. So to me, it's worth it. We had Beyonce in town, MLB weekend. So I knew that like Uber and like everything was going to be super expensive. I didn't have to deal with any of that. I literally got to my hotel on Saturday morning and I didn't leave my hotel again until my flight back out.
Yeah.
Sound like a benefit for sure.
So yeah, it cost me like $8. But to me, again, it was worth it because I'd have to deal with like Ubers, and I probably would have spent at least $60 on Uber trying to go around and going to Superstore multiple times. And like, yeah, no, to me, it's worth it. Just, I don't know when they're going to have it again, right? I knew All-Star Weekend they have every single year. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they don't have this lockout, but that's another story for another podcast. So yeah, I definitely think it's worth it. I definitely highly encourage it. And like sometimes a solo trip, I could do what I wanted to do. I didn't have to worry about like trying to meet people and like do all these things. Like I did meet people. So that's everybody who I met over the weekend. I met a lot of people over the weekend who recognized me and recognized Lip Gloss and Ladders. But like once I was done Saturday, I had the Charlotte meet and greet. I was like, all right, I'm about to chill. And I literally did that. And luckily in the hotel too, is like food court. So I
really worth it.
Had a food court downstairs. So like I ended up Ubering. I did Uber Eats getting some food or whatever because I was in Atlanta and I was like went in line and like eat Atlanta food, right? But if I didn't want to do that, all I had to do was like literally hop on an elevator and go downstairs, and I could have gotten like the Arby's, the salad place, the smoothie bar, all the things were like right there. So Corey was telling me it's where they had Bad Blood.
Yeah, that's how we met. That's how we. Yep, it was. That's how we met. The photographer, not the Kinley, the photographer guy who was running a meet and greets.
Yep. So that's where I was. So Corey told me that this is literally where they ran Bad Blood. So
yep.
Yep.
Memories.
Right
memories of me and Reese laying on the floor after meeting mommy.
Mommy. Look. And you got to meet Charlotte and Naomi, and they both don't play about you either.
Listen, my page was, I turned my notifications off. After Naomi reposted us, dropped down and getting our eagle on, I had to turn them shits off. I was like, okay, guys, like I cannot keep up with notifications. Like,
too much.
This is too much for me. We're going to go ahead and mute all this. And I turned it back on this morning, but I was like, yeah. But definitely, again, it's worth it. Do a solo trip. Buy your flight and just see, like I just enjoyed being on my own schedule. Not that I don't enjoy like hanging with other people, but sometimes you just don't want to. Sometimes you just don't have to.
Sometimes you want to be like, peace. You don't have to say goodbye to anybody.
Correct. Right. When I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna watch I'm watch SVU marathon for a few hours, take this quick nap, wake up in time to watch the night face event. Like,
right. So you be like,
fine.
This is great. It's like, oh wait. We can meet up and then I can go.
Correct. And everybody
you gotta wait on nobody. Yeah.
Everybody then if wanting to meet up or whatever, they're like, I'm just like, yeah, let me know when you get Superstore. If you're Superstore, let me know. And I literally will come down, hit the button. I'll be there in 2 minutes. Like let me know when you're Superstore and I will come down and hang out multiple times. Like people down there. So yeah, definitely worth it.
Yes.
It was a good birthday.
It was.
Yes, I love that for you.
I love that for you. And it was the crowd at Evolution was like.
So how did it come across on TV? I couldn't tell. Like okay.
Yeah. It came across like, oh, they were in the building. They were in the building. They said, no, we want this. This is why we are here. Listen to us. Women can draw. We are happy. We are excited that this is happening.
It needs
I
to be
love that
every
they
year,
feature all of the ish, or honestly every other. They should, but it shouldn't be
at
7 years.
least.
It
At
should not
least.
be 7 years. Every other would be fine. Because
Mhm.
you do want to make it like a special moment, and I feel like when you do things like every year, it's like depending on when they do it, it might be competing with one of the big four. But again,
Mhm.
like I'm all for like even every other year, I would be okay with. I love that they
Yeah.
had the legends involved. We popped so hard when all the OGs came on the screen, except for
Yeah.
Vicky. They could have kept
Yes.
her. Um, they could have kept her where they under the rock they found her, and I would have been totally fine. But that's
Listen.
here nor there.
Mm. She said
Listen,
they
it's
all over
Ivory
it.
for me. She needs a legend contract.
Yes, she
So
does. You know how I feel
She
about
was the
Ivory.
sweetest person ever. Like me and her. And I again, like when they sold us the package, they told us Chelsea and Alexa. That's it. And they said and other superstars. So I was like, I was cool with just Chelsea and
Like,
Alexa.
that
When they
was
brought out the
great.
O,
right.
I would have been cool with that. But when they sprinkled in the NXT Lola and they sprinkled in Scarlett Bordeaux and the Dungeon Dolls and the OGs, I was like, sold. All right.
Like, this is what I'm here for. Like, this is amazing. So we know that crowd was loud. What was your favorite moment of the night?
Lash Legend. Lash being final two. I love
Let's
that
get
for
in.
her. She was home.
Yes.
She did like, especially because like I personally wasn't thrilled with her Royal Rumble. I wasn't thrilled with it. I don't
Right.
think
Right.
anybody was, honestly. I think that
No.
hopefully
She's not
next
leader.
Rumble she'll be the Bianca. She'll be the Iron Man. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
so I was not thrilled with that. Even when she came out, I don't know if they showed you guys on TV because I haven't gone back to watch it. I don't know if they showed you guys entrances on TV. Did y'all see the entrances for everybody?
Not all of
We
them.
did.
I
I
didn't. I
thought they
didn't.
did.
Well,
They were quick. They were quick. They were back to back to back. Like it would
well,
be
you know,
like
I got Peacock with ads, so
Oh,
so
they put
I
it
had a
everybody. They did
commercial.
show everybody's.
I had a
They
commercial.
and it was quick.
they
It literally was like the person got halfway through the aisle and they hit the next person. Like there was no
yep.
time to like breathe in it, unfortunately. So okay. But like even when like her chicken head hit, like we popped. Like
And it was loud pop.
yeah, like it was
You
probably one of
could
the loudest
tell.
pops of the night, honestly.
Yes. Let's get into that battle royal performance by Lash Legend. I honestly thought at one point she was gonna win it.
Same.
I mean,
Same.
I knew it was Stephanie Vaquera, so I was like, that was my pick to win. That's who I thought was gonna
Right.
win. I was like, it's kind of obvious here. Well, not really, because I would have felt like her or Nikki Bella. It's obvious.
We talked, yeah, those were I think those were our choices between in our group.
Yeah.
Everybody said either Nikki or Stephanie.
I saw Lash being maybe Final Four for sure, but
When
coming
I
down to
realized that she hadn't gone out, I was like, oh wait, okay.
Let's go.
also now I want to see Lash versus Stephanie Vaquera because that little brief moment of interaction between them, that the chemistry they had, I was like, so is Lash Legend just perfect, or like? I know Stephanie Vaquera is insanely good at this, but like, is Lash Legend just perfect if she has chemistry with everyone? And to the point where even in the matches that weren't as good, like she is kind of literally carrying the
Mm-hmm.
matches. So it's just like, it's Lash Legend perfect.
I love it. I was concerned for her when they cut Jakara, because you all know that like tag teams are kind of a package deal. So I was very concerned, especially when she immediately went off camera for a bit, and now I see they were repackaging her. She got new music, new entrance. Like now it makes sense. But I'm not gonna hold y'all. When they cut Jakara, and then we lost Lash for like those 2-3 weeks, I was like,
I was
I think
worried.
this is it. I was worried. So like I'm very happy they repackaged her. They gave her the new music, even though it's chicken head, I can still whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna bounce to it like she do. I'm gonna bounce to it. So like I am very happy. I wouldn't be mad if they threw her a strap this year. Wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah, they should.
We'll see how it pans out. Especially because with NXT and TNA going on and like all of the things. I was very impressed with NXT girlies. Very impressed with NXT girlies. Lola was there for a minute too. Now, like there were a lot of NXT girlies that looked good this weekend.
I did like the moment between Lola and Nikki. I was
Nikki.
like,
oh yeah, yeah.
great.
My moment was Kaylani because it was like the Naomi tribute. Like that is Naomi started for real.
She's the new Naomi. Yep, she's the Naomi. She's gonna have that spot. She's gonna be that spot girl, like the Kofi and the boy and the men's and the boys, the men's. Like she's going to. Yeah. And baby, she be showing that hand. She be showing
I would too. I'm like, do you see my hand? Do you see my man? Ain't fine. Look.
That's mine. That's mine.
She wasn't even wearing it. She was like,
because she don't play. She don't play about her man.
Would you?
Nope.
I wouldn't.
I'd be like, who texted us? I would be one of those.
Like, what we doing today?
What are we doing today? What are we doing today? My only gripe with Kaylani Jordan is they want to give her grit, but I think she needs a new theme. She needs a new theme.
So I think that she's so goody and like just a happy, bubbly person. If you give her a badass heel turn and turn everything upside down, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Me neither.
Because I think it's funny too, when she promos, she talks in Carmelo's cadence. If you listen to Carmelo's cut, when he cuts the promos and like pull it up after Kalani's, she hits his cadence. Like he has a certain way that he does certain things and emphasis. Which I mean, they're together, they're engaged. That totally makes sense. So I think he could show her how to be a proper heel, and I wouldn't hate it. So I think they're cool with the goody right now. And then maybe this time next year, rip the band-aid off and throw her in the full heel mode, like have her lean into it. I would not hate that.
What match was that? Was that against Soul where she came up with like the dark makeup? Was that Soul? Like she had like the.
It was a point where it seemed like I think when she was beefing with Jada, she was trying to go on to the dark side.
And I was like, she's adorable. Like
she didn't commit, but she didn't commit. I don't think. I think if she truly were to have a moment in a match where she attacks her tag team partner, or they build up her and Soul or somebody like that, they build her up with a tag team partner to throw her in a staple, and then they lose, and she just attacks everybody and wrecks everything
because she's so used to it. I think we'd be eating good because remember, NXT, we didn't think that Alexa Bliss would ever be a heel.
Yeah. We never thought she was leaving that heel. That blonde.
She was a fairy, literally.
Yeah.
She literally had a tutu and a princess swan coming out. If you would have told me that she would be one of the best heels in NXT, I would have believed you. So I definitely think that Kaylani can do it. Again, she needs a new theme because it sounds like the music they play in That's So Raven. Like I need, not even, because that's a little better. I need a new theme from her for sure. But that is Naomi's daughter.
I love it. Speaking of Naomi. Let me tell y'all, I'm sitting. So keep in mind, I have been. Y'all know me. I wake up early. So I have been up since like 6-ish. I had to meet Naomi at noon, which means I need to get downstairs by like 11-ish because I wanted to be like in that first group. And from there, I had to hop on with y'all for the quick podcast for the live, and then I immediately left our live early to go over there. So I had been in that arena since 2:00. My head was banging, and I was texting Brian, and I was like, "Man, at the final match with Rhea and Io, I was like, I think I might leave. Like my head is pounding right now. I am exhausted. I was in the sun. Like I'm leaving." He was like, I mean, if you need to, yeah. He's like, but like, hang out. And I was like, you're right. I mean, let me thug this out. Baby, when that Naomi music hit, I was like,
oh, you
headache gone.
So upset.
Headache is
I
gone.
Almost missed it. I literally almost missed it. Come to find out, I was dehydrated. And then I got out the arena and they were handing out free Minute Maid lemonade because they sponsor it. The minute I was like down some of that, I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm alive. I'm just mad dehydrated. But yeah, I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it
Me
coming.
either. Once I saw that match, I was like,
Finally,
oh,
they got us. They finally
'cause
got us.
I predicted a cash in, but not at that moment.
Not
So when
that
I
one.
saw
Not that
Tiffy
much.
versus Trish, I said, oh no.
SummerSlam. Everybody said SummerSlam. Everybody was like, she's gonna cash in on Jade's match. Jade won't clean the ring. She's gonna come in and cash. Jade's gonna win it. And everyone was like, no one saw when. And also, I don't know if they showed it on TV. Naomi had to be escorted up out that ring. Like they had her down bad. Like they had medical run out and like help her. She was limping. Like they did it in the darkness. So like I wasn't sure if she was really hurt because like they hadn't turned the lights on yet. You know, when WWE people get hurt, they don't want to bring attention to it. So they turn the lights off so you can't see. Like, they did all of that in that match. So like, did I think Naomi was like, oh my God, like hurt? No, but I was like, maybe she that hell of a bump she took. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. When that music hit, I was like, oh, Triple H, you got me.
I definitely didn't see them.
Papa H, you got me.
Wow.
I did not see it coming because this literally flips the women's division on its head. Like we were up there like, oh well, who's gonna be next for EO? Who's gonna be next for EO? We didn't even think about. we didn't even think about Naomi. So now Naomi's on Raw.
Right.
I guess.
Which means Jimmy's coming over. Raw did need it, honestly. Raw did need it because I think people love Rhea and people love EO, but I think we're tired of them.
Yeah.
This kind of gives it this is just new makeup, and also I think that Jimmy's obviously going to come over because they don't separate couples much as married ones. So that means maybe the Usos are going to come back because I do think they need some tag teams. Tag team division needs some help over there, baby. I don't know how they're going to do it when they're going to do it, but it shakes everything up. And Raw needed a really good heel.
Yes. Yeah. They don't really have any heels. And
Liv is gone. Really good heel.
Liv is gone.
They needed a terrorist. And Naomi, they got me. I did not see that. I can fully admit I did not see that coming. I didn't see it.
I loved it. It was a major plot twist.
It was because I feel like that match is like match of the year now because of the casting as well. It was already a contender.
Absolutely. Right. Real coming on that because you know that I have been counting down matches of the year, I think, and I have not done a women's one yet. So we'll get a real on that too. But yeah, it definitely was match of the year easily. Yeah. But honestly, that whole card was stacked if you really think about it. There was no like, I hate referring to them as pee break matches, but like there was no like match on that card where I was like, okay, I did have to go pee, but I was like, okay, how am I going to do?
I don't want to miss anything.
I want to see all of the matches. Exactly.
Like, you don't want to miss Tiffany and Trish because who was that?
Not gonna lie, that's the match that I did go to the bathroom on. But that is here north. That was my mistake.
Listen, Trish doing that moonsault. I said, oh, where'd that come from?
You put in the chat, you was like, who taught her that? Where did that come from?
Where did you get that from?
Team Bestie, okay, like, cause
Trish, who is that?
The one match against Becky, she did the Widow's Peak.
Mm-hmm.
So she's giving shout outs to former legends.
Which I love Trish. Like, if you think about it, like Trish Stratus is like just iconic. Like her and Lita, they can literally get in that ring and keep.
I'm disappointed there was no Lita spotting over the weekend, though. I can't lie.
I told you, street booty.
What do you say? Street.
They doing my girl. They do my girl like street booty.
Like I literally
commentary at least.
Especially when we walked in, they had Lita stuff. So I did a reel on this too. Like there is like random women's and grits. When I saw Lita stuff, I was like, oh, maybe they're
right. You
very disappointed. Very disappointed that there was nothing. Like she didn't even get like a shout out during the crowd shout out. But I'm like, I don't like it, man. I don't like it.
I don't like nothing.
If there were no Lita, there would be none of your faves. Let's be honest. Like name a person who has not given like credit to Lita being the person to either train them, help them, encourage them, let them know it was impossible. So it bothers me, like the lack of love that Lita gets. And maybe we can get KB to do a little dive in on that for us one day. But like I really, really Lita, this is justice for Lita, man. Justice for Lita.
That's really impressive background. I know that she literally loves business enough to where she went to Mexico with no money. It was like, I saw this. I'm gonna do this. I'm just do this. I pay my dues in Mexico, sleep on floors. And then I'm gonna come up and just do whatever you want me to do.
Mm-hmm.
And for her to get the send off that she did, I really thought that WWE was working. And to be fair, WWE has done the work, kind of essentially, to kind of pay her back for that. But Evolution is like, you, hello, bring her back.
It's just so much because it's Trish and Lita's 25th year, whereas Trish got a belt, Lita didn't. Like Lita got a shirt saying it's been 25 years, but I feel like she deserved more. And this is
I
not
would buy that
Trish.
belt 14 times. Like I would immediately. It wouldn't even be a thought. But the Trish one is like,
yeah, it's not to take away from Trish because I feel like Trish stepped it up when Lita got injured, but it's just like Lita. I don't know. It's just things that Lita have done. Or she was one of the trained wrestlers that came in that did moves that a lot of women did not
ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a pattern, you know. It's a pattern. I wasn't surprised to not see like Beth Phoenix there. I wasn't surprised. What was Mickey there? I didn't see Mickey.
Mickey wasn't there. Mickey had a booking that weekend. She was with somebody's con or something.
Nick, you could have talked your wife out of that.
You could have canceled her and paid a little fee. They'd have been fine, but whatever, there.
Like, you could talk her out of that.
That's the thing. Did WWE want her there? If it was like a really, really big want, she would have been there. I mean, I feel like I wouldn't blame her if she still would be salty. I wouldn't blame her if she still would be salty about the LFG situation.
That's what I just thought about. Like literally, I was
like, we couldn't have two women. We had to
just because you know why she got cut. We got girl. We know what it is. We ain't stupid.
If I was a wrestler, no, and I love me some Michelle. I do. I was happy when she got put in the Hall of Fame. I was like, listen, it's great. I think she deserves it. But that, no.
We still need a lot of women in the Hall of Fame. We still need Mickey. We still need Victoria. We still need. Let's see who else. Jazz.
I mean, Jazz. There are so many women that again.
She might be in this year,
know, man.
That's what I suspect is coming. That's what I suspect is going in next Mania season. That's what I suspect the woman is. Maybe if they didn't have just one spot for women,
right?
If you,
I mean, China hasn't gone in solo. Like, I mean, there are so many. Girl, that's a ramp into the show. But yeah,
we can do a whole new show. We're doing a whole nother show on that. Let us know if you want to hear us do a Hall of Fame rant.
Let us know in the comments if you want to hear a Hall of Fame rant, or if I could do my. Let's make that a show. Let's talk about that behind the scenes. But we can do like our own inductions to the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
we can make it a series on our Instagram. Maybe we could turn it into some reels where we each induct somebody into the Hall of Fame.
Yes, I have an induction.
Put a pin in that. I'm gonna put a pin in that.
See our process on our Patreon.
Oh my god, reaching this goddamn Patreon. Reaching our Patreons, man.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think Evolution was a great show, but that Saturday we had something devastating happen.
We ain't gotta talk about that. We're not talking about that. I'm sorry, Rach. I'm cutting you off the legs.
No. Honestly, what caught my attention the most was the Jade and Naomi segment, and they brought back Bianca. Because I sat there, was like, even though Evolution was the next day, they still could have had something women related, and they did. So I was happy that they did that.
Yeah.
Other
than that, I was just there.
Yeah, but I was gonna talk about Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
How our money and
I think it is a ruse. I think he's gonna cash in at SummerSlam. I think it's a ruse. So whenever WWE people get hurt, they don't really keep replaying it, and they replayed it so many times. And we have actually yet to really see Seth. We saw Seth Rollins on that podcast episode that he did, or the episode of X-Men or whatever. We have not actually seen him. They show like the X-rays, like they ham it up. People are hurt. We have seen nothing. So I think that He's gonna cash in at SummerSlam.
Unless that picture was fake, I did see him on crutches this morning.
I saw that picture, but like he didn't look like he was
back.
using them right. But he wasn't using them right. And I had like the forearm joints.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't even like using them right. They didn't
Oh,
look
boy.
like it didn't look natural. If
Well,
that
we will
makes
see
sense. I don't know.
weekend.
We got like 2 weeks, so we'll see. But I think he's cashing in at SummerSlam. That is my prediction.
I'm oh my gosh. I believed it because listen, that man has so many nagging injuries. Like
He has
his
no
back
knees.
is
He has no
still
ACL.
his back is still like tweaked. He's not left for that. So I'm just like, maybe that is him, his body telling him to sit it on down.
But that's the
But if
whole
he
point,
does,
right? You're supposed to
I
believe that
know.
he's hurt.
Because
It
then with the
makes
LA,
sense
I was
that
like, LA
Seth
Dynamite. I
Rollins.
was like, I turned away for a second. I turned away for a second.
I almost want to go to SummerSlam. I almost do. Like I don't know, man. It's a 4-hour drive, hook train ride. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm not.
Oh, that's not bad at all. 4-hour drive, train ride.
It's a 4-hour drive from here. I go it from my house to the where they're doing the meet and greets and for the mall. It's like 3.5 ish 4 hours depending on how you slice your days. It's not a bad drive. I don't know, but like also I can't do 2 nights because like I just broke the bank 20 minutes ago, and Vegas kind of also rode me. So
Never
I
again. Vegas, never again.
I will not be in Vegas next year, y'all. I'm letting you guys know right now, and I know that I typically go every other year anyway. If it was in New Orleans, they would have got me because I love New Orleans. I think New Orleans is a great city. It's fun. Hop, clip, and a jump as far as a plane ride.
Yeah,
I
I would
love
have told
New
y'all
Orleans. Love
enjoy
the
New
food.
Orleans for me. I am scared to go to New Orleans.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that
I feel like it's worse there.
I have heard stories of people even when they landed, they had a reaction. No, I don't. I'm scared.
I can't go back to Vegas. I can't do it again, guys. Like I had fun. Don't get me wrong. I think we had a great time overall. But like I just can't do that again.
It was just the time difference. It was burnt. It's just like it's so much going on in Vegas, and then you have WrestleMania. It's just like so much. I was just so burnt out. So
we had plans to go out like every night, and y'all, we didn't make it out once. We tried, and like I'm the old lady of the group, so like I'm waking up thinking they about to have all the pictures in the group chat because they didn't went out and did all these things. Next morning we were like, so
I was like, hey, I was asleep.
I definitely was knocked out. I was supposed to. A couple things I would go to, I did not go to because I was just like,
knocked on the door.
That 3 hours beat my ass.
Coming home was weird because it was like now it's 11 p.m.
I left Vegas on like a 5:30 thing, a 5:30 a.m. flight, and I got home at like 6 p.m. Like I don't know, man. I can't do it. I'm too old for these things. I fully admit it. My body can't do that no more. And then also we were there for too long, right? I got there Wednesday and left out Monday morning. Like it's just Vegas is truly one of them cities where a 72-hour max. Give you about 3 good days and like live your best life. But like I'm old.
That is it.
I needed a vegetable.
All those movies they in Vegas for a weekend. It makes sense.
So y'all have fun with that next year. I won't be there. What I'm saying is next year might be the year that I go to SummerSlam. I'm gonna try to hit all of the big 4, but like maybe next year is my SummerSlam year. I don't know, but I can't.
I got 2 of the big 4 left.
Yeah, because you got SummerSlam, and she got Survivor Series.
I
have Survivor Series.
Yep, I have my whole big 4. I completed my big 4 when I went to Survivor Series. When I got to see CM Punk live return. I was talking. Listen, I was in that section talking.
Because you did Royal Rumble in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ticketmaster will never do that again. The tickets were buy one get one free.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, it's fresh off the pandemic, like
TKO, absolutely not.
No, absolutely not. Fresh off the pandemic.
Absolutely fuck not.
For Black Friday. Because
That's
they were
crazy.
probably like, who was going to St. Louis in January? Like
facts.
Right, the Midwest. No, was it
It wasn't
was
that
it cold and
bad.
snowing?
It wasn't that bad. It was snowing when we got back though, like when we came
Okay.
back. Chicago in November, horrible. I no, no. They was like, oh, it's gonna be 40 degrees. There 40 degrees.
It's a different type of 40 degrees.
No, that's a different 40 degrees. 40
It's a
degrees below
Michigan 40.
zero,
KB, it's a
Now,
Michigan 40. It's a KB. It's a Michigan 40.
oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say what I will say is the 50 degrees in Vegas. All I needed was a jacket and I was good. Like I still wear a coat when it's 50 degrees here. I was like that's one thing I did not complain about was the weather in Vegas, but
Because you had
everything
the
else,
sun. Because you had the sun. You had the sun.
Mhm.
it was
That's the reason why. If
nighttime.
you had,
It was nighttime, so I
that's
was
true.
good. So it was
That's
just
true.
like, yeah, that's the only thing I
Um,
really really love.
I do need to add like an all in or all out. I do want to go to like other promotions because that's their WrestleMania. So I do think that we
Mhm.
need to like look at maybe next year trying to go to like an all in or an all out for us. Maybe kind of spice it up a little bit, change up our WWE chase. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, we need to add in
One
some
of
more
my friends went to
AEW
all
shows.
in and said that it was amazing. They said yes, it was 6 hours, but they was moving. So they said it was an experience. Sitting WWE has spoiled me with the splitting in the two shows. So six
Yeah.
hour shows, I'll be like, we're
I
gonna
probably
rally
need a
though.
nap
I'm
somewhere.
down to go. I'm definitely down to go because like I said those are their like WrestleManias. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's a
Yeah,
bigger show. In AEW, I don't know why anybody beefing, but the wrestling is gonna eat. I don't.
You're gonna get your money's worth regardless. Like you may need a nap and you may be like done for the day, but you're going to get your money's worth of AEW for sure. And like their weekly shows are kind of hit or miss. I haven't watched Collision in forever. I ain't gonna hold you. I could be dead ass bored on Saturday, but my mind does not go to Collision. It's like, oh, turn on Bob's Burgers. But the pay-per-views are always stacked, and they've never had a bad one. There was one that was like okay, and that's because of Jericho. Let's be honest. That I can't remember what it was. It was a Jericho match involved. It was like all right. But even then, I cannot name a bad
I just can't watch a
AEW.
Moxley match. That would be my bathroom break. Any match he's in, that would be my bathroom break.
That's fair.
Fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair. You don't want to see people get stabbed with forks. It's fine.
Exactly. Or thumbtacks and all that other mess. I will bathroom and drink. Perfect.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah, because you think the whole like
It's
I
too
don't know.
much. It's too much. I know you woke up. It's too much.
Big
Yeah.
say yeah, girl. That's too much.
Speaking of things that should be other people's wrestle. And I was told that Slammiversary is more like their SummerSlam. But I feel like Slammiversary should be like their Mania because that's such a cool name.
That's fair.
You're so silly.
That's fair.
Like it is the 20th year anniversary of Slammiversary, and Mr. AJ Styles is going to be watching tonight.
I think he takes the strap from Trick. And that's what we're leading up to.
Ooh.
Because we all know, like AJ Styles is like TNA
Legend.
So, and I think that with Cena's last run, I think that TNA will give him what he wants and give him like his go away that he deserves. And I know he's got like another year or so left of contract or whatever, but still, like he's still like pretty much said like I'm done. And he's very important to TNA and TNA's history. So, fun fact: everyone talks about the Jay Lethal and the Woo Wah with Ric Flair. AJ Styles in that clip. He's on Team Ric Flair. So
I'm gonna have to look at that again.
yep, and so you're not going to recognize him. You're not going to.
His hair is shorter at the time, right?
Yeah, you're not going to recognize him. But that is
AJ Styles is a beast.
But that is my point, right? Like he's been around for a while. He's a TNA legend. Like I think it makes sense for him to have like one final TNA moment, and who believably could take it off of Trick, AJ Styles, and I wouldn't question it.
No, I think he would want to end out one more run with TNA because he's still in WWE.
Absolutely.
Like, wouldn't you want to end out with the
Shake.
place that started you, making your WWE money? Absolutely. Sign me up. And I
Especially
like
because
the travel.
WWE is so busy right now. And WWE is so busy with like all these storylines. The bloodline ain't going nowhere. You got Naomi running around. You got all these storylines where I feel like AJ would get overshadowed in WWE, whereas TNA, he could like run free. And I do think that he'll get his final run in WWE, that it'll make sense. But for now, in the meantime, go have some fun in TNA.
He's in a little feud with Dominic, though. Just a little feud.
Slightly, but it's not like earth shattering. It's not like it's gonna like, you know, like, he's not gonna main event the next PLE, him and Dom. No.
That would be a match.
But he will main event TNA, absolutely. So I think it's a balance. I think he still gets to do what he wants to do. That handshake of WWE, that partnership, go take advantage of it. Have some fun.
Of course. Yeah, I definitely should take advantage of it.
He's responsible for those deals where they had to like pay TNA to get his clips when he came over, because he was that big of a deal for TNA. He was that big of a deal on the indies. He was that big of a deal in New Japan. He was the hottest free agent. Signing AJ Styles was one of the best decisions that WWE could ever make.
His pop. Please.
I was in a hotel room because it was a blizzard or a rumble. And I made all my coworkers, I used to work at Wrigley's, believe it or not. And they would be like, we're going to keep the museum open in the middle of a blizzard. So put your employees in a hotel room. Like, okay, cool. I met my friends and we were like, oh, we're watching the Rumble. It was like, okay. I heard, I was like, who is that? I heard the pop first. I looked, I said, no way. And it was like, I don't know why you're excited, but we're excited for you. I was screaming. They said, this must be a big deal. Clearly.
He debuted at Royal Rumble, right?
Okay. And it was very quiet. No one knew, to my understanding, like no one really knew until it was time for him to go. Like it was a very well kept non-secret. I think that like I don't think anyone saw that coming. No one saw that coming. So
I think I started watching wrestling that year. Started back watching wrestling that year when he debuted.
It was the original like Ethan Page coming over right after he signed.
Yeah, right after he got right after he signed.
Because it was like, okay, there are rumblings. He might sign with WWE. Yeah, we'll see. And it was like what if AJ Styles just debuted at the World Rumble? I was like, no, he's gonna go to. First of all, never thought he was gonna go to NXT ever. Never thought that. Never. What did I say? Transfer credits. Never thought he was gonna. Never. There. Like, so, but I did not think he was gonna debut in the Royal Rumble. And if he did, he was gonna debut that early.
Correct.
Like he was like number 3, I think.
Yeah,
Roman is.
He was real early.
Kevin Dunn.
I'm gonna have to rewatch. I remember watching it. I have to rewatch.
Go back and find that one. That was a good one.
It was definitely good. That's on my wrestling serotonin playlist. And Slammiversary 08. Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles is also on my wrestling serotonin playlist.
Yeah, that's a good one. A good one.
AJ is absolutely.
People sleep on TNA, man. Like, because people, it's like a Ring of Honor, right? At some point, you had to go through TNA. You had to do these things. And people just like, I don't know. People forget that like phase of TNA where like TNA was like the AEW, you know what I mean? Where TNA was competing with WWE, and like they were getting signings. They were having like and that's one thing I can't say about TNA as well. Their weekly show can be very, very hit or miss. The pay-per-views, every single time. Every single time.
Always. I'm not gonna say that. I definitely have seen a bad TNA pay-per-view, but
there have been
dark times.
But they're few and far in between.
But
they're few and far in between where you've had a bad.
But the wrestling was always superior. It was just a storyline. I was like,
yeah, they can't build a storyline for shit, but like they can wrestle.
But that was the dark times. If you know, you know. If you know who's there, Dixie. Yeah. You know. But yes, no, TNA was definitely. Kurt Angle was running amok. Okay.
Yeah, now he's running amok with with Hawk and Bischoff and girl. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that.
No,
We're not gonna
no.
give that any attention.
But TNA was just that for me. I was a WCW girl, so of course WCW. If you didn't want to go to WWE, where'd you go?
Where are we
TNA.
going? Yep.
R-Truth, Ron the Truth Killing,
Yep.
made his mark there. Like, there's just so many. Obviously Samoa Joe, like Christopher Daniels, like these people. TNA.
The X
original
division
NXT for
was
me.
lit at one time. Listen, the X division at TNA at one point, chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. Oh my goodness. I'm excited for Slammiversary. This will be my first TNA pay-per-view that I'll see live in a while. Also will be live tweeted. So well, by the time you guys see this, I would have already live tweeted it.
Yeah.
So see my reactions over at the Lip Gloss
Facts.
Twitter page. I always forget, like, oh yeah, they're not gonna see this same day. There you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Gabby, tell me where the people can find you.
You guys can find me at Hi Gabrielle, hanging out, doing some wrestling things, doing some WNBA things, but always doing some things. Always doing some things.
Always doing something. And KB, where can they find you?
You can find me at
Meticulowski.
Meticulowski or Meticulous Key, but Meticulowski for sure, for sure.
Benny, you can find her at Benny's Block _.
Shout out to Ash. We did not say anything earlier.
Shout out Ash. Yes, we did not say it earlier. Shout out to Ash. We love you, girl. And you can find me at Genius Re right here. This time.
Yep.
I got it right. Hashtag free solo until it's backwards. You don't deserve to be there. You know.
Someone pointed out it could be Jimmy on the low.
Somebody said that it's the final boss. They showed a picture of that watch, and that's the
oh my
watch
goodness
that he was wearing. And it's too much. All right, guys. The Rock needs to hang it up. But that's oh my bad. We're wrapping this show up. But that's
After Vegas, we're not friends. I don't.
I think after Vegas they just plot twisted on him, and he just want to go sit down somewhere. So I don't blame him if that was the case. So
bye, bye, Rocky.
Bye, Rocky. Bye, bye, Rocky.
Wrap it up.
You and your what is it? $7 can go.
We're not gonna do him like that.
No, we are. $7.
Like I got $7. He's not special. I only got $7 too.
I only got $7 too.
Right, you ain't special.
Away.
And you can find us as the collective on Lip Gloss in the letter N Ladders and Lip Gloss Ladders on Twitter. I refuse to call it X. Don't forget to put down that lip gloss and pick up that ladder, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.